welcome back to Madness Radio. I am your host, Madness, and this is the Madness Radio. There are cats running around in the background, and I'm mad. So, thank you for tuning back in to Madness Radio, and this is part 4 of the Madness Radio. So, and the spoopy story. The spoopy story of the Madness Radio. So, this story isn't as spoopy. It's not as spoopy. So, here's the story. So, I was working at a restaurant, and, it was a fast food restaurant, and I had a coworker, and I was telling him about my spoopy stories. And he turned to me, and he was like, "Oh my goodness, I have a similar story." And I was like, "Please tell me, what is your story?" So, he told me his tale, and his tale was interesting. So, it was a story about when he was younger. So, he was younger, and he said his father was having a hard time because something was eating his animals. So something was eating his animals. I guess this is a spoopy story because it's kind of scary. So he was young, he was little. His dad said he put out a bear cage, and I have no idea what a bear cage is. I've only ever heard of a bear trap, so it's like, what is a bear cage? So I'm not really sure what a bear cage is. So I don't know what a bear cage is. So, I was like, okay, it's your spoopy story. So, he told me that his father put out bait in this bear trap because he was pretty sure it was a bear going and eating his animals because, of course, a wild animal, it's kind of like an apex predator and has no opposing things, you would think, except for the supernatural. So, back to Madness. So, he put out the bait, and you know what? Something happened. The cage. He checked the cage a couple days later, and the cage had been bent and broken. Something had got in and eaten the bait. Hey! Stop it! Stop it! This is madness! This is the Madness Radio, but I have to deal with cats! So, and loud noises and craziness. So, something bent the cage. Something bent the cage. It was like, what was that? What had bent the cage? We don't really know. But my friend was talking to me because we were mulling over the idea of wendigos. So wendigos. So we thought, maybe, possibly, our stories, in a way, were connected. Excuse me. Yes. Because I burped. Because I'm drinking seltzer water. Yes. So, who knows? Could have been a wendigo. Could have also been a Sasquatch. Because I have more stories. More stories for you. You told me of another story. But that is on part 5 of the Madness Radio Spoopy Story Edition. So, stay tuned for next video. I am your host, Madness, and this is the Madness Radio. And there's lots of noises. Am I going mad? I don't really know. So, goodbye.